Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this noble platform, the House of True Politics in the Republic of Kenya. And Kaka, I must say, whatever I speak in this platform has come to pass. If you are a keen follower of the Kenyan politics, if you're watching this video kindly and you haven't subscribed, don't continue watching before you click the subscribe button, and to make sure that next time you get my uploads, turn on the notification bell. In Kenya Kwanza government, I have seen leaders who could critically reason when they were campaigning, when they were opposing Uhuru Kenyatta. They were critically reasoning, and I was going through the arguments, and I came to find out there are people who could reason, and when you look at their reasoning, you say, okay, sure, there's substance in this mind. The same people are now in government. And the only sober mind I'm beginning to see who support this regime is Boni Khalwale. Boni Khalwale, when William Ruto visited the Western region, Boni Khalwale stood on the podium and told Ruto by the face, please do not auction our sugar company. I remember very well, by that time Boni Khalwale was rushing to see his MCA friend who was killed by opponents. I think you saw that news. Alidungwa kisu, and Boni Khalwale was rushing there, the bullfighter. So Boni stood on the mic and told Ruto by the face. Ruto was seated here. Malaya took the mic and told him, Your Excellency, with all due respect, as much as I support you, as much as I'm a subscriber to the Kenya Kwanza government, please, one thing I will never side with you today here, as my people are watching. I will never side with you to auction our sugar companies. And Khalwale left. Now today, Khalwale is making sense in his argument towards the housing project. And having read his sentiments, I can surely say Boni Khalwale is the only standing sober mind currently that supports Kenya Kwanza. Others left their brains by the roadside during the campaigns, and they came into government brainless. Because whatever they are doing now and whatever they were suggesting during the campaigns, when you look at them, they don't even match. They are parallel. Musalia Mudavadi opposed the 1.5% reduction to the housing project during Jubilee's tenure. And I wonder how he supports 3% of William Ruto. The mind he was using by then, aliwacha pale kwa barabara. So akakuja tu kwa Kenya Kwanza. Now, what is Boni Khalwale saying? This is what Boni Khalwale is suggesting. He's saying, what I don't like about the housing fund is because it's a saving. You know, Ruto rejected this on TV and said it's not a tax. He repeated third statement over 10 times, saying the 3% deduction to the housing project is not tax. It's a it's not even a saving. Because this cash, you are not going to get the cash at the end of your retirement. For instance, if you are now around 40 years old, you built your house, you have your family, you bought a car, you bought lands, and you're comfortable. Who will be given the 3% deduction from your salary to the housing project? So the 3% is not even a saving, because this is not the cash that you will get at the end of your retirement. A saving is something you are guaranteed to pay back. That's why we say, young people, save. So a saving is a cash that is accumulating somewhere that will give you back returns at the end of a calculated period of time. Let's say 40 years, after 30 years, after 20 years. That is what we call a saving. Now, how is the 30% housing project becomes a saving? That is a contribution. It's not even a contribution. That is an offering. Because you are not guaranteed a payback at the end of it. You are retiring. You are 40, umejenga kila nyumba. How are you going to benefit from the housing project? You are not going to get anything. So it's actually a sadaka. In short, ni sadaka tunapeana kwa Reverend William Ruto. Right? Now, Boni Khalwale is saying, to me, that is according to him, to me, it looks like a national circle. It's not even a circle, Boni. You are raising valid sentiments, but I want also to rectify you. The 3% can never be classified as a saving. No. Because if you have a home, the housing project is not going to benefit you in any way. So you are giving an offering. It's not even a contribution. It's not even a saving. The best term is actually an offering to the less fortunate who are going to benefit from that housing project. So this is not even a circle. It can't be classified under a circle. Never. A circle gives the returns. A circle gives dividends. The 3%. Which dividends are you going to get from it at the end of your retirement? Zero. Now, he is advising William Ruto that let people go in voluntarily and slowly. Do not force people into it. When you are forcing people, it looks like a scam. And by the way, I want to assure you, the housing project is a scandal that is set to blast. Don't ask me how. Just keep this statement. The housing project is a scandal, just like Hustler Fund, that is waiting to blast. Give it time. We shall come here again to discuss about it. That one aside. Khalwale is advising his own government that he supported that yes, look at this. If you are to implement the housing project, do not force people into it. Why? You never did due public participation so that people get to understand the whole project before you deduct. So it's something you are pushing out of ignorance, assuming that Kenyans understand it. So Lord is telling Ruto, please let people voluntarily join and slowly. Do not force people into it. He further says, the only mistake I see is we are rushing people, and that's a fact. Kenya Kwanza, I don't know where it's rushing to. Hold on, guys. You are now in office. Hold your horses. Munakimbia kwenda wapi? Serikali inaenda wapi? Kwani munakimbishwa? Ama munatoroka wapi? Why are you rushing? Muko kwa ofisi hata kama mliiba, keti chini. Ende pole pole bwana. Sasa unakimbia kwenda wapi? Huh? So Khalwale is saying, the only problem I see is we are rushing people into this project. And he's saying, giving them new information too fast. We are feeding people information too fast. And by the way, the housing project is a roadside declaration by William Ruto. The 3% reduction is it was just a roadside declaration. It's not something that followed due procedure. They never did public participation. Alisimama tu kwa mkutano moja, akatangaza tu tunaenda kukata 3%. Roadside declarations. They didn't sit and try to find out if we deduct the 3%, what is going to happen. So that wafanye public participation for people first to own the idea. Now it looks like the people who own this idea is the government. As a leader, when you want to win, come up with an idea, take this idea to the people and sell it. Even in an office, just come up with an idea, sell to the people, let the people make a decision. If they reject it, stop. Wachana nayo. So, the people of Kenya have not owned the housing project. Why? They do not understand it. No one is explaining to them. Ni matanga tu tunasikia. We want to deduct the 3%. Tunasikia kwa Thanksgiving ceremonies. Tunataka kukata 3%. The government has not taken time to employ people into villages. Kazi kwa vijana. Chukueni vijana wapee kazi. Let the young people be taken to Nairobi. Just select from every village or every ward. Select people, young people, recruit. Take them to Nairobi for a seminar. Educate them the importance of the housing project. How it's going to start. How it's going to end. What is the benefit of the housing project to those already who have homes? Teach them. Once you teach them, now I'm advising Ruto for free. This one you need to pay me. Yes, I'm advising you for free. This advice you'll never get it anywhere. Not even your economic advisor will advise you. David Indi, I'm telling you this and you need to pay me. I'm not joking. Take young people into Nairobi. Wamemaliza university wako nje wanarandaranda. Take them. Take them. 1 month seminar Nairobi. Mko na pesa serikali. Komboa hoteli, weka hao pale. Educate them. Synthesize them fully about the housing project. Let them understand it. Let them buy it. Then from there, after they buy the idea, now send them to villages to go and educate people. Let them go and synthesize people so that people are able to understand fully what is the importance of contributing to the housing project, ladies and gentlemen. If you do that, after doing that, let the people vote. Let the people decide. Are we going into it? Lakini kuamuka kwa matanga, alafu unasema sasa tunataka kukata 3% na munaanza immediately. Mumetengeneza bill parliament. Ai, ndugu. Umbogo. Hey. Now, Khalwale is further saying, we needed to proceed this with better public participation. Exactly my idea. This thing needs due public participation. If the people reject it, wachana nayo. Tell the people, sell the idea, let the people decide. If people buy it, well and good. If they can't buy it, leave. Because you are the custodian. You are not the government. You are just a custodian. Where you are just an appointee of the people. The people should decide are the Kenyans themselves. If they tell you no, stop it. If they tell you yes, continue. But because we have a government that is bulldozing Kenyans, we have a government that is dictating things, we have a long way to go as a nation. Those are my views. God bless you. See you in the next video, ladies and gentlemen. Asanteni sana.